Solo Skizz, episode 20. 20, people. 20. How did I get there? I didn't think I'd last this long. Because you know what I mean? I guess, man, my focus has never been the best, but you guys, you're constant hanging out and awesome comments and everything. I just want to keep on going. And speaking of awesomeness, I got to tell you, and I mentioned that I was going to talk about this. I just came from the Impulse SV stream. I say SV, like, I guess you don't know who Impulse is. He's just this little guy. He's on this thing called the Hermit Crab. He's a total stud. He's also my best friend. And I just stopped into his stream, and he was like, hey, everybody, he happened to be talking about it at the same time. He's like, go check out my buddy MCSkizzleman, and a lot of you came on over, so thank you for that amazing support. Impulse, if you're listening, and I know you are, because you're a good friend, and you're always watching. Thanks for that. Thanks, everybody, for coming on over to the Skizzle channel. Let me tell you what we got going on here today. So, if you remember, anybody who was checking out last time, Skizzlewife helped me dig out this area down here, this 5x5 chunk, in the hopes of finding ourselves a spawn chunk. And we did find one. We know we did. And, that's a jerk chunk over there. A couple of the jerks in there. So we did find this one here. I dug that out as my little marker. This is definitely a spawn chunk. But here's what's important. There's also one behind me somewhere. And try as I might, I should set up more fences, and I didn't. And because that would have made sense. So, why would I do that? But anyways, it dawned on me because people had all these great ideas on how to create a pretty simplistic slime farm. And it was something that, I was aware of or whatever. But people, threw a lot of comments in regards to using some of the items. So look what I went and did. Look what I'm holding here. Went flying, found myself some pumpkin seeds. Actually have some pumpkins upstairs. So we're good there. So obviously we're going to be using an iron golem, but I don't really feel like doing this the traditional way. We're going to have, so this is a slime chunk. I could easily just put some stuff down here and have a golem say, hey buddy, look at me, come get me. And then they go into the magma blocks and off they go, they're dead. We're going to do something relatively similar, but I think I'd like the idea of just capturing any slimes that are within the area. So I have an idea. Let me make the blueprints, and I think you're going to like it. Okay, loose little blueprint here. So this is what we got going on. That's what I'm thinking. Typically, you see these farms, so they're just like kind of like unidirectional, right? But this is going to be where Mr. Golem's going to go, and I think we need to think of a clever name. I'm going to channel your minds right now and see if I can come up with one. All right, I'll think about it. But what we're going to do here, so what I'm thinking, instead of having it being unidirectional so that they spawn and they go in one direction, it's almost like a little gravitational pod. So if they could spawn over there, I know that they spawn over here somewhere, and I'm not going to, and I know that I could go do and look up the spawn chunk, but I don't want to do that. I like to do it this way. I don't know why. One of these days I'm going to give up, and I'm just going to go look for it. I understand that's going to eventually happen, but there's something fun about fishing, right? So they're going to be attracted to this area here, and we're going to fill all this in with the good stuff here. Hold shift because I don't want to burn my toesies. Fill all this in with the, I know I brought more, and do the tracks underneath, very similar to what we did with the cow farm, yeah? And then, and we'll have it dump off and we'll be in business. But really the whole idea being that as they spawn, anywhere back there, back over there, whatever they end up doing, I'm going to leave it so that, a gap up here so Mr. Golem can see them and he can say, hi, how you doing? I don't know why that's what I think golems sound like. Or maybe like this. I don't know, something to that effect. But the slimes are going to come over and they're going to burn the toads that they don't have. And we'll do a collection system at the bottom there. And we'll probably AFK for a while and see how that works out. All right, let's do that. Let's fill this in. No more messing around. Let's fill all this in here and then put down the tracks and do the drop-off. The drop-off area. And the drop-off, name it. And we're going to get some slime, because this is the whole episode is not supposed to be about finishing this slime farm. It's supposed to be about making a flying machine. Here we are, as always. I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to be hopeful. We have, there is the blueprint. And now I had to tear it all back up to go ahead and put the tracks in. And then for good measure, I put the tracks in 2 levels too low, like a dum-dum. So I had to dig all those up and do it again, so that's awesome. In any case, it has the auto drop-off over here, and it's going to go into here. Obviously, some of that stuff came through. So I don't even know if this is going to work. We're going to go ahead and put Mr. Dr. Pumpkin. Oh, I didn't come up with a name. You know what? I don't even have a name. So, well, for now, we'll call him, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Why am I, here's a question. Why am I on the struggle bus with what to name this guy? All right, let's do this. I feel like the name is, I feel like it's Dr. Dipple. Why? Why am I bringing him into this? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Okay, you ready, Dr. Dipple? And boop. Okay, so now, hey, look. Hired help. Okay, I guess. That's one of the easier ones. And boop, 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 boop. We actually should see that stuff disappear if I did this right. So we probably, oh, I just did. I was going to see if we can watch it behind me, but, and then it should, let's go ahead and stop off. And, oh, this is always where I get, I'm always convinced that the cart stopped. Why am I like that? Why do I always think that it stopped? Oh, also, no matter how much I light this place up, I keep getting spawns. And if we get a spawn and somebody walks into the hole there, they're going to plug up the, that's going to be silly. So I'm going to, all right, there we go. It's working. Okay, let's get our stuff back out of here. All right, so it's definitely working. So the question is, when the spawns, when the slimes spawn, are they going to track him from this far away? And I'll tell you what, that's actually my number one concern, is that they're going to spawn way over here, and they're going to spawn into the world, and they will have forgotten their glasses. So they're not going to be able to see that far. And so they're going to not even know that he's over there, wanting to punch him in the face. And actually, another good question. I was going to put, oof, is this enough? Are they going to be able to, this might be weird, the way I put that glass. I think it would make more sense if I just did half slabs above him and left this entire middle section open. But then little guys might be able to jump up on there, and that could be something that constitutes as silly. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it like this. Let's AFK for a while. Let's clear out all this fence. Let's AFK for a while and throw down a few more torches, because as we know, slimes don't care about light level. I could put a torch on every single block from my understanding, and we'd be fine. And if we get any, if there's a single slime ball in that, then we know we're good, and then I'm going to go about the rest of the caves and see if we can light up everything and try to control that spawn rate a little bit. So, okay, so now we have our plan, and we're going to go ahead and sit down, maybe go grab a sandwich, and let's come back and see what we gathered. So that's where I AFK'd for an hour, and came back and checked the chest, and I had, actually there was quite a bit in there. Let me do some quick math here. Okay. Let's see, here we go, and carry the 3. And there were exactly 0. So, and I quickly realized that would be because he couldn't see. They couldn't see him. So, did a little changing. Move up. Okay, well, apparently I'm as dumb as a slime. Did a little changing. Made it so they can see. Put the slabs up there. Slabs down there so they can hop in. And I honestly have no idea if it worked at all. So, you guys ready to see a grown man cry? Let's see, because I have no idea. This is going to suck. All right, here's the deal. If there's slime in there, we're going to celebrate. If there isn't, I'm going to say, oh, good. And then I'm just going to cut, and then I'll figure it out. Whew. Okay, well, that's something. That's not nothing. What's that there? Oh, that's right, because I chopped down the glass. Well, all right. So there's something. It's not super duper scoop, but if I go ahead and AFK in that spot for a while, then, you know, it'll continue to rack up. So, okay, so that's good. That's not, I was hoping for a little bit more, but that is a million trillion times better than there being nothing. So, what's next? Well, we got to get on that flying machine. I'm done here. I will AFK when I need to. We're going to have the slime we need. Dr. Dippledop, you're doing great over there, buddy. I'll come back with a name tag one of these days. Get you nice and named. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything. And he won't despawn, right? Let's just be hopeful that he doesn't despawn. I'll bring you a name tag. Okay, on to the flying machine. Listen here, Sugarcane. I don't like you, and you don't like me. You don't like me? Actually, you've been great. All this sugarcane's been amazing. It's been a big source of income for all the emerald blocks that we've been doing, even though I've been spending a lot of those emeralds, so I want to make some more of those. But here's what's important. I'm really sick of chopping it down. We've discussed this, so I'm not going to do that anymore. So in order to do this, we need to make sure that we create our flying machine to chop off that second block, not the first stem, but the second stem, obviously. I think I'm going to do it from this angle, right? Go across this way. I'm not entirely sure yet, but what I do know is that I think my days of chopping down these sugar canes are over. So let's do it. Let's build out the flying machine and let's trigger it. There it is. Flying machine all done. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I'm really excited about this. Okay, so we just got to put the lever on, and we'll send this across. And wait, hold on. Oh, that's not going to work. I put it one level too high. It's too high. I have to start over now. All right, give me one of these. All right, let me adjust this thing. Dang it. Okay. Lowered it down to the correct level. See, number 2 there. Oh, man. First of all, no jokes about me saying number 2. But I'm really excited about this. I'm actually thrilled. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're going to click this off. And, oh, man. I'm not going to have to do this anymore. And 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Why is this? Oh, wait. Did I? Oh, I put the shears on the wrong side. Okay, good. I get to add another one of these. Okay, well, let's redo this now, and we'll move all this stuff to the other side. I can't believe I did that. That's pretty obvious stuff. And actually, what I'm most interested in, is there anybody out there actually thinks that I'm actually this stupid? Come on, this is obviously a joke. That was just me messing with you. So I'm taking back both those does. All right, people, sometimes you have to manufacture humor. That was fun, but for real, let's build it. Okay, we're actually talking here. No more jokes. This is the real thing. Now, this design, the foundation of this design, I actually, is a design I got from somebody named the Clockwork Mage. I'm going to put the link in the description down there, so make sure to go check that out so you can watch that first video that Clockwork Mage had made. And it was just this little item here, which was really cool. And then it's not like, I mean, all I did was add some slime on the end so I can try to get a bigger cut. But here's the problem. Here's an issue I anticipate that I'm going to run into. If you look at this one here, this one is 2 levels behind that one there, and by the time it's going to stop over there, that's what this furnace is for. Yeah, is that once it's in either direction, the furnace it's like obsidian, it's unmovable, so it should stop everything. But what's going to end up happening is it's going to be, I think we're going to end up leaving like a layer or 2 of sugarcane undone, I think. I'm not sure. And also, oh man, look what I did here. See how I went down to half slab? Because otherwise, it's going to grab all of these if I'm not careful. Dang it! Okay, well, I'm not giving myself a dub for that, but I am. Let me take these out because we don't want this to get too silly. We're going to take these out because I don't want to drag these across. Man, that would have been very... Oh, no! Okay, yeah, I was going to say, it's not going to get any of that. Okay, woo! We take all these out, and then I'll put those half slabs up later. And then also what we're going to want to do is on the other side, make sure we do the same thing. But once we get going, I'm curious to see what kind of yield are we going to get? And I ask that because we're hoping that a lot of what it chops down ends up finding its way into the water channel so that we can go collect it later. But I think my fear is a lot of it's going to be on top. That's probably what's going to end up happening. But if I put some sort of daylight sensor on this, then it's kind of a non-factor because it'll just kind of grow and go, or whatever. I could put some sort of timer on it. So it just keeps on going. I want to have a fire and forget situation going on here, and then obviously I meant to put a hopper down here a million years ago. I'm pretty sure putting in a hopper would take me like, I don't know, 4, maybe 5 seconds, and for some reason I haven't done it yet, but it's because I get too excited. So let's go put something in front of that first observer to kick this off, and the hope is, boy, I gotta tell you, this has the potential to go really south. If that doesn't stop it, no risk it, no biscuit. No more. What if it doesn't stop it? It's going to stop it. Hopefully I put it in the right spot. Okay, let's see what happens because this could be a complete nightmare. Are you ready? I'm just going to put this here for now and see what happens. And we'll figure out the rest later. Okay. Oh, now I'm all nervous again. Here we go. There it goes. Okay, so it's doing stuff. Look at it go. All right. So far not ruining anything. Oh, wait. I took those blocks out, right? Okay, good. All right, so there's a lot. It's the furthest thing from lossless. I'll tell you. Look at all that's going flying. Let's just see. Let it go. Please stop. Please don't take out my villagers. Oh, that would just be terrible. Please stop. Please stop. Oh, phew. Okay, that is a lot of sugarcane that I'm not getting. Let's see. I want to make sure not to pick up any because we're going to go all the way around and go down those stairs and see what we're dealing with. Man, am I going to have to just redo this whole thing? Because I don't want to do that. Am I going to have to redo the whole thing so that we can, you know what I'm going to end up doing? You know it, and I know it. I got to redo this whole thing probably. And if I can put a collection system underneath the sand I can't though, unless, well, yeah, sure I can, right? The rail will hold it up, won't it? I don't know. That's something to look into. We can make this thing lossless. You know what? The bottom line is there's a time and a place for lossless, and this is actually one of those times and places because we're trying to get emeralds here. So I have 2 sugarcane on me, so that doesn't count. So how much made it into there? All right, so over 3 stacks. That's not terrible, actually. And if I put up some sort of block, some sort of blocker to grab all this. All right, there's ways to improve this. Let's send it back. What do I gotta do? Where's the thing? Where are you at, Mr. Observer? Is that you? Okay, let's send it back and then oops, and boop. All right, let's go back to the other side. I'm gonna erase it here. I like it. I think it's neat, and we'll put some switches on there to make that a little bit easier. There's ways to do this so that we're not losing as much, you know. And I know there is, but if I put a switch on here. What I really like is, look at that. Look how clean that is. And I didn't have to do anything other than put 1 block down. Oh, hey! What's going on? Why'd you stop? What are you doing, buddy? What? How come you stopped? Did you get tired? What is happening right now? Huh? This is disconcerting. Why'd he stop? I'm not understanding what constituted a complete stoppage here. Let's see. I mean, you'll be able to go the other way, right? What's your problem? What is happening? Something is silly weird. What is going on, people? All right, well, one of you's got to figure it out. We know that's for true. I, myself, cannot make any sense of this. There's nothing holding it back. There's no unstoppable or unmovable blocks. What is happening? What is this? Man, just don't feel good about myself. Well, I have to figure it out. Okay, I figured it out. I did the half slab thinking that it would be clear enough, but it actually ends up grabbing onto the half slab, which it ends up looking kind of cool because it looks like a little puck moving around along the ground. Look at this thing again over here. So it ended up grabbing the bottom half of that half slab. I did not think it was going to do that. So that's what it was doing, and it ended up dropping it off, and it made it all weird on its way back. So now when we do this, it should be fine all the way there. You can see I stripped down the wings just for some clarity so I could work on it, because I'm like, what is going on here? And then let me make sure that the half slabs are missing over here. Yep. All right, good. So this is all, see? Oh, man, that was embarrassing. All right, so it comes on over, and this will stop. It should stop just fine. Once it does, I'm going to finish the job here by boom, 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 boom. And then I think, what was the next word? Oh, yeah, boom. And then come over here, and I like to go one further back. Why? Why do I want to do that? Because otherwise, no, yeah, we should do this correctly. Okay, let's do it like that. All right, so now I have a feeling this should be just fine. It should go all the way back just fine. So let's go have a little look-see. Come on, man. It would really, it is not, like we were just mentioning, I am losing a lot of sugarcane, so we're going to have to find a way to figure that out. But add ourselves a little, a single switch to make that easy. I think the daylight sensor is going to be better, but I think this thing I might want this to run more than just like, you know what I mean? Once a day or what? Hey! Now what? What? Jeez! All right, flying machine, you're making me look stupid. There's no half slabs now. You didn't pick up anything. Oh, good. Well, good news. I get to figure out more problems. Look at all that mess. Question. How stupid am I? Well, I'm not. Except I am. I just covered how you can't have half slabs, and then I left them there. And they're right there in front. The answer's right there in front of me. So, not only do I deserve one of these, but we are going to do it in super slow-mo. I deserved every bit of that. Okay, now we should be fine. Dang it! Let's see. Actually, let's go ahead and park it over here. We had since I messed it up, man, I feel better. I should say I feel better that I figured it out, but you never know if I actually did. So, all right, there we go. So definitely Now it's parked and we're good. Okay, let's add some switches on here to make this a lot easier so that you can just at any time just come by and go, ah, boop. Well, it didn't have to do anything fancy. It actually can't get any easier than this. I just made a button. Just put it down. Here, actually, look how clean this is. That's just so silly. Time to go back. Ah, beep. Yeah. Yeah. Not complicated. Hey, what are you doing there? That tells me there's been a skelly bear. A skelly. And then it goes on back, and I got a button on the other side as well. So now the next problem really is how much sugarcane am I comfortable losing? So I don't know. That's something to think about with my face. Time to do some face thinking on that. Let me noodle it. In case you don't know, the carb-intensive diet of noodles. It's all about thinking. Look at all that. I might have to mess around with some tracks. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know. You know what though? I'm fine with it. Right now, I'm fine with. This is what Skizz does. I don't need. Remember the protractor story? I don't need the protractor. I don't need everything to be perfect. It's just fine. It's doing all right as long as it's automated and I don't have to worry about it. But let me think on it. You guys give me some time. I'll think about it. All right, I thought about it. I don't want to do it. No, that's let me think and let's see what we come up with. I have a slight modification here. It could be interesting. Maybe. I don't know. I'll tell you what it did teach me. That this farm sucks. If there's any chance that I want to actually get as close to a lossless one, I have an idea for a totally different design. That's going to, it's actually, I did just a teeny tiny bit of it in creative, just to have a look at it. I don't really care. I just want to do this real quick. So watch what's going to happen here. Here's what I'm hoping to do. We're going to say go, and then watch how much of this sugarcane goes flying into that glass and captures it. Now, it won't happen on this side, because I'm just doing it for argument's sake. So going on over, watch. It's amazing to me how far this sugarcane goes flying every time it hits. Look at that. See how it goes flying? So I put up this barrier here and then a catch system that I'll probably just fill this in with grass. But look what's happening. It's catching all of this. So there was a lot being missed earlier. You can see we're still... Wait, how'd you get out of here, little guy? What? It's like a diagonal. Interesting. And we do finally have our nice little collection system. So let's not collect any of this here. And this collection system was completely empty down here just to kind of get us going. Jeez, why am I going so slow? And all right, so it all went into there, and that one little bit right there. Okay, well, other than that, still going in, still building up. Not bad, honestly. If I completely automate this, like we were saying, and just let it run, we're going to lose a lot of sugarcane, but we're going to be capturing a lot of sugarcane. So the question becomes, do we want to, you know what I mean? Here, in fact, let's do this. Oh, dang it, I don't want to do that. Let's do this. Let's see how much we get. Even with all that loss, which I don't love a lot. This is really still going? What is going on here? I thought it'd be a lot quicker than this. So I'm going to take this and put it there. I'm going to take this and put it there. And then one of these days, this is actually going to finish. I got to be honest, I thought I was missing a lot more. Oh, I put on some stairs, so life got better there. Okay. How much? I got to be, look at it. Look how much I'm not getting. It's pretty, uh-oh. It's only one. It's a lot. It's a lot that I'm not getting. I want to translate this to emeralds and see what we're actually dealing with here. Are you really still growing? I got to be honest. I'm starting to maybe possibly change my mind here as to whether or not I'm going to. All right, let's let this finish and then let's translate it to emeralds and see what that looks like. All right, I kind of messed it up, but it's something like around 6 stacks is really what we were looking at, even with all that loss up there, yeah? So let's just do these 6 stacks and I don't need to do that. Let's just do 6 stacks and see what that translates to from an emerald standpoint, provided we're able to get everybody down to a lower level on these librarians and see if, is it worth it? The question is this. Here's the question. Is it worth it to redo that entire sugarcane farm? Because I do have an idea for a massive one that I want to do, but I don't know if I want to do it because I don't need it. You know what I mean? I don't really need it. This is where I'm a weird Minecraft player, but I want to move on to the bigger and better things. So here's what we'll do. Let's here, give me your goodies. Give me the green rocks there. Hammy. Oh, also I need to, oh, I already repaired it, so that's good. All right. And so what do we get for that? We got 16 with 1 trade. If I had a bunch, And that did what? Was that one stack? Yeah, that was one stack, just about. So once just so that would be 16 times 6 is a number. Huh? Is it some kind of number? I'm doing it in my head. 60 plus 36, 96. So it'll be 96 emeralds, about, right? Per push. So we're looking at just under 100 emeralds per automated push. That's not terrible. That's really not that bad. I could make it probably a lot better, but you saw how I did that backsplash. And now when I go the other direction, all that, check it out. This actually doesn't quite transfer. Because all of those emeralds, all of the sugarcane that hit that back glass there and fell in, that doesn't happen on this side unless I fix it. So that's not super. And I'd have to probably double up on the usage of this glass for that. It's not a big deal. But I don't know. Let me hear it in the comments. Do I build a better sugarcane farm, or do I move on to bigger and better? Because what is it? What is bigger and better? What's the next thing I should be working on? I mean it, people. I want to know what you think, because I'm getting to the point here where I'm like, I don't know what else to do. Not that I'm going to not do stuff. I want to do stuff, but I'm all over the map on the things I want to do. So give me your thoughts on that while I get my last little bit of emeralds here. And you know what? Let's do this. Let's actually see. Look, I couldn't even get all the ones I need. Okay. Now I'm starting to change my mind. I'm trying to take these emeralds back. Let's make these into blocks. And let's go touch up that room. This room's not super. It's like I need to, where are my emeralds actually? They're upstairs, yeah? I think they're upstairs. Oh, that would have been okay, that got even worse. All right, back down we go. Let's see if I can do it this time. Come on, baby. All right, let's go into here. Oh, you know what? One of these days I'm going to fly in, fly down, and go into my bed. That is a goal I have. Want to see something else, Nate? Now that we're on the subject, I didn't know they did this. Here, we'll watch it this way. Watch what happens when some of you know what's coming, some of you don't. See that? See how they're paying attention to me? Watch what happens when I grab the steak. See that? Come on, how cute is that? Hang on. You guys are the best. What was I looking for? Boop-a-da-boo. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's take this emerald, and I don't even think this is gonna. I mean, I've been spending so many emeralds, and like I said, remember I talked about taking my eye off the price? I don't want to do that. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see how many of these walls we can do, and come on back and look at that and watch this room come together. Okay, folks, this is it. Can he drop off? No buttons, and go right inside. Ready? Let's see. This could be a nightmare. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, it's too fast. Oh! Okay, well. All right, well, that almost killed me. That's not the world's greatest idea. All right, so we put down a lot of that emerald block, and I think I'd like to change some things around, believe it or not. Got a great comment from a hip-hop scotch where if I'm going to do the purple S, which I might not. I should also do a bigger portal here. And I think what I'm going to do is take the purple concrete here and fill in the blocks. I think we should be able to keep our Space Invader, right? But do the purple here and then also purple glass all the way around. I don't know why those are there. That was something silly. So up. You pick that up. But let's see. Let's go ahead and let's bite the bullet and break the good old portal here. He's been a trusty portal. Been a good little guy. But let's do this and let's create the whole frame here. I went and just got a bunch of obsidian. That took a while, as it always does. But let's do it. Let's dig out this whole thing here. Make one giant portal frame here. And then let's see what that looks like. Laying down the obsidian. Boy, there's just something so super cool about being able to just have your way with something like obsidian, yeah? Actually, what's really super cool is all the emerald blocks. Placing all those, or digging all those up like it was just dirt. Makes me feel fancy. All right, go, and then boom, boom. Alrighty, Rufus. And let's light this mug. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's make sure that works. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little worried about this. I'm not worried. It'd be in the glass cage. We're fine. Okay, good. So that's good. Still haven't fixed this. Miss Bunnybon's going to be upset about that. Going back in, and we're going to lay this blue or this purple concrete over here. So let's do this. Boop. And I just love it. I love it. I have not been paying enough attention to this. And I need to take more pride in what I'm doing here, folks. That's what I need to dip. Okay, well, that's the one thing that sucks about carpet. Dang it. I don't want to dig up the carpet. I'm going to have to do it like this. Hold on. What am I supposed to dip? What am I supposed to do? I actually don't know how to get up there. Dang it. Can I just... All right, that's fine. All right. Oh, yeah, don't do that. And then boom, boom. So we'll do that all the way around. Okay, so let's dig that. And also, let's fill in the purple here so we can keep our thing. And let's dig out that glass. And yes, loving it. Well, I figured out why glowstone would have been a lot smarter underneath the carpet. Dang it. I sprung a leak. And the water came in here and just went poof, just wiped out everything. So that was super dupe. Anyways, cleaning up that mess. But this, it's starting to look better, yeah? Don't you think? Getting the... I think that looks... Oh, I'm gonna show you that in just a second. I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. Man, I'm really frustrated with what I just did here. Like a dummy. Dang it. And I got to put all this carpet back on. And I don't like that I can't jump up high enough to jump on top of a piece of carpet that is on top of a torch. Come on, Bill Gates. Give me what I want. All right, now let me put these on. Now, here's the deal. I also, good news, I also broke the water source. The bubble elevator is all messed up, so I have to fix that. But in any case, here's what's important is I finally got my head wrapped back around what it actually should look like in here, and I can totally dig that. By the way, I hope you're getting an idea of how long it took to actually lay the carpet. Oh, and also, I just mentioned I should have done glowstone instead of torches, and look at me, recreating the same problem. Because I like it. I like what I'm doing here. I like it. All I got to do is not spring a leak. Anyways, okay, so I'll fix this up at another time. There's more to be done here because I got to fix that bubble elevator, which I'm gonna wait to fix that before I put the rest of that glass up. But it's all starting to come together. And look, this looks cool. I actually think this looks cool. I kept this purple in here, but I didn't do it all the way over there. There's a lot more concrete to do there. I'm digging the vibrant colors. I think it actually looks pretty cool. You know what I mean? So, all right. Also, I mentioned to you, tell me what you think that I should be working on next. I'm open to your ideas, but then I realized there actually is something very specific I want to work on. So unless you can sell me on it, I'm looking at a pretty nice big tree farm here. Nothing super automated, but just something to where I can build a bunch of trees, chop it, and leave, and we'll collect everything. Maybe over here somewhere. Get all the wood that we need. But I don't know what I'm going to end up using that for. Like, I don't know why I need all that wood. I've noticed I've been running out of wood. So something to think about. But you might be able to sell me on a better idea. Why don't you go ahead and let me know in the comments if you think there's something something pretty obvious that I'm missing right now. Maybe I'll get on that. So I'm going to run around with my carpet and my purple glass, and I'll see you next time.